With a little bit of luck and some good football, we could be about to get into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. In this episode, we play Reading in the 5th round, and then we've got a league game against Luton. Welcome to Bottoms Up with Colchester United. So before we get into the actual games today and catching up on what's happened since the last episode, just want to show you the star screen. Now, the Everton job came up. As you can see, it's vacant. Gary Rowett is the manager, the favourite for it, 11-2 favourite. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to apply for it. So I clicked on it, applied for it, declared interest in it and whatever else. I then get an inbox message saying the Everton board have informed you that they will not be considering your application to fill the vacant manager's role as the interview process is over. I got this come through pretty much instantly as soon as I applied for it. It actually came in at exactly the same time as the news got out that I'd applied for the role. Now, I'm not really sure how the interview process is over. Bearing in mind, this was the 26th of February, we're now on the 27th of February. And in here, it's still showing as being vacant. We'll come back to this after the Reading game as well, before we play Luton, to see whether this is still here then. But that seems very odd to me. I mean, if you don't want me, just say so. If you look at Everton as a club, they're a 3.5-star football club. When you look at my profile, I'm a 3.5-star manager. You know, I'm studying for my Continental Pro licence as well. So, yeah, that all seems slightly odd to me. But anyway, let's get into the schedule. So last time he was with us was Sheffield United and Burnley. And in the Sheffield United game, we got thumped 5-3. We then got an email about the fans being frustrated with me because of my lack of trying out different tactics and whatever. So we tried out a different tactic and it worked. We beat Burnley 3-0. Hedges, Burden and Vasic getting on the score sheet. The next game was against Crystal Palace, who are just about top half the table, and we got beaten 2-0. Then we played Sheffield Wednesday, who were a position or two below us in the league, beat them 5-2. Hedges, Akeem Thomas with a hat-trick, and Foncaio getting on the score sheet. And then we played Sunderland, and in a topsy-turvy game there, we beat them 3-2. Hedges getting on the score sheet again with his his fourth goal in 5 games. Tom Pearson plus an own goal to win it for us. And today we play Reading at home, unfortunately, in the FA Cup 5th round. I really want to win this game. I don't think we're going to. How are they doing in the Premier League? Let's have a look at them. They're 11th in the Premier League, mid-table. They've recently drawn with Everton, who've just sacked their manager. They lost to Wolves. They actually beat Spurs. They lost to Brentford. I looked at it, I was like, Wigan in the Premier League. No, Wigan, they beat 2-1 in the FA Cup. To be fair, they went to Wigan and only just about got a 2-1 win. And Wigan are 3rd in League One, the division below us. So it's not inconceivable that we might win this. But look at 5-star training facilities, 4-star youth facilities, only 2.5-star youth recruitment. But they're in the positive for a bank balance. Their finances are secure. I mean, the manager's job's going to be secure as well. They're mid-table, so they're doing a great job. So let's get into today's game and let's get into the FA Cup game. We have got Luton in the league after this. Again, Luton's a team I'm not necessarily expecting to win. But this is a team we're going to go out with. We're going to have Adamu in goal, Pearce at left back, Hudson at right back, Burden and Sarr in the middle. I'm playing Burden and Sarr, both as central defenders now in their favoured positions. Burden on defend and Sarr on cover. Calum is back in the team. He was suspended for the last game. He's back in as a ball-winning midfielder with Hobson and Bellingham in front of him. Foncaio and Hedges out wide with Akeem Thomas up top. So let's get into go. I brought Bailey Hobson in for the box-to-box midfield role ahead of Vasic, which I do feel a little bit mean about because Vasic has actually been playing really well. But I just think Hobson might give us a bit more going forward. He's got 14 for long shots as well. And long shots is kind of important for a box-to-box midfield role. We've picked up our first yellow card inside 2 minutes. Not really the best of starts. We have sold out the stadium. There's 10,105 people here. Hedges with the free kick that goes over the bar. I mean, that would have been a lovely way to start the game. So pretty even start, really. Both teams have 1 shot on goal. They're slightly edging it for possession. I do like their kit, actually. That purple and blue kit with little yellow trim. I actually really like that. I think that's quite nice. I like out there kits, you know, kits that are funky. You know, I love the Arsenal away kit this season, the bright yellow one with the black pattern on it. I remember quite a few years ago, many years ago now, I bought an old Scotland kit that was quite multicoloured. Not that I support Scotland, obviously I'm English, but I just loved the kit. Right, next highlight. You can tell we're not having many highlights. We're talking about Scottish football kits. Here's Foncaio. Gets the ball into the box, but the goalkeeper gets to it first. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, we've got a penalty. Oh, we've got a penalty. Right, Collins isn't on the field to take it. So he's Hedges. Come on, Hedges. He's buried it. Ryan Hedges, 6th goal of the season. This guy's on fire at the moment. He really is. Oh, my word. We're 1-0 up. Right, we have a highlight right on half-time. Thomas has it. Gives it to Foncaio. To Pearce. Well, he scored recently as well. He's a king of assists, Pearce. Here's Foncaio. Oh, it's straight to go. I thought I was going to get a second then. I was going to be in dreamland. Right, it's half-time. We are 1-0 up at half-time. And to be fair, deservedly so. Look at all the stats. We are ahead on everything. Can we stay firm in the second half? Things are going well. I know you came with it even better. They had absolutely no response to that at all. Well, we have a free kick with Hedges. Oh, and it's tipped wide by the goalkeeper. It's a corner. Come on, let's score a goal from a corner on Phil Burden's head. Come on, Foncaio. You can do it. No, they clear it. Foncaio could have picked up the loose ball. May well have done, but never know. Right, next highlight. It's back with us again. Here's Burden to Pearce. Back to Burden. Forward to Joe Bellingham. To Calum. Back to Burden. To Pearce. To Bellingham. We're playing it around nicely. Here's Foncaio. Can he get the cross in? Pulls it back to Tom Pearce. To Hobson. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, no, now they're going to counter-attack. Get a tackle in. What is he running around with his hand over his eyes for? Oh, come on, don't let them score now. Highlight finish, highlight finish. We're back in their positions. Holding their shape. Oh, they've played it through us. Irwin's through. Oh, it's gone wide. With how long that highlight was, I was adamant there was going to be a goal coming from it from one team or another. Bailey Hobson hitting the woodwork. We've scored a goal, we've hit the woodwork, we've been the better team. Pearce wins it back. Punts it upfield, gives it straight back to Reading. Bit disappointed in that. We're good enough to play about with the ball a bit. And he's through. Oof. Is this going to be our day, or has this got a late winner in it for, or a late equaliser in it for? To be fair, I wouldn't mind an equaliser. It'd be a replay. Job out to Pearce, to Foncaio, to Pearce, to Hobson. Finds Foncaio! Oh! Their keeper is keeping them in this match, pardon the pun, but he is. Foncaio with the corner. Come on, find Phil Burden. Oh, and he found someone. I don't know if it's Burden, but it's over the bar. Right, we need to make a substitution. Right, who's tired? So, Tom Pearce is tired. He's actually having a really good game. I don't want to take him off. We could take Akeem Thomas off, bring on Manuel Pisano. I mean, it's got Foncaio down as not having a good game, but he's actually playing reasonably well. Might take Bailey Hobson off and bring Vasic on. Don't really want to make any more changes, to be fair. Oh, we're giving it straight back as soon as we win it. Oh, and Adamu with a save. Right, they have a corner. This could be dangerous. Their substitutions have now been made. Well, that was a weird highlight. Just as I was about to head the ball, they decided to end it. I mean, they've only had one shot on target in the whole game. Right, we're going to have to make some substitutions because we are looking a bit tired in places. So, bring on Kai Mingy for Foncaio. Although, that's not really... What's happening with our attacking players? We've only got 3 attacking players on here. Right. Vasic looked nervous coming on. Joe Bellingham's not having the best of games. What's Calum look like if you put him here? Not really much difference, to be fair. Right, we're going to take Bellingham off and bring Jay Mingy on here. So that's better suited to switch them round. I think we'll just keep it at that. I'm looking at taking Chris Hudson off. A, because he's on a yellow card, and also he's tied and on a 6.6. But we'll give it a few more minutes. We could be causing an upset in the 5th round of the FA Cup. I've never been to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. This is huge. Right, Ed Turns, get yourself on the field, lad. Keep a clean sheet for another 2 minutes plus whatever's added on. In actual fact, let's go cautious. I've never put this much effort into winning a game of football before. 5 minutes of added on time. We're going to do it. Oh my God, we've done it. We've beaten Reading at our own ground in the 5th round of the FA Cup with a Ryan Hedges penalty. We deserved that as well. We were the better team. We were better than a mid-table Premier League team. So Arsenal put Liverpool out. Villa have put Chelsea out. Brentford have put Leicester out. Luton are through against... I don't want Luton. Man City are through against Watford. Man United are through against Stoke. And Tottenham are through against Palace. So it's basically all the home teams, isn't it? So we're going to get one. I don't want Brentford. I don't want Luton. I don't mind any of the others as long as we're away from home. If we're going to get Brentford or Luton, I'd rather that be at home. Right, let's... Where are Brentford and... We know where Luton are. They're in the Championship with us. Brentford are struggling against relegation in the Premier League. Aston Villa are in the bottom half of the table. I mean, we know about... Where are Tottenham, just out of interest? 6th in the Premier League. So you've got Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Tottenham, Villa and Brentford. And then obviously Luton. I mean, Luton in the Championship, they're doing really well as well. I mean, if we have an all-Championship affair in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, it guarantees either us or Luton will be going to Wembley. Can you imagine that? Wembley, oh my God. Right, if we don't get one of these big teams, and by big teams I mean an Arsenal, a Man City, a Man United or a Tottenham, I think I'm even ruling Aston Villa out at this stage, then we want Luton at home in the quarterfinals. Right, I'll bring you back for the quarterfinal draw. It's draw time. It's the FA Cup quarter-final draw. Let's have a look at it. And yeah, I mean, you know how I stand. We don't need to go through it all again. You know my feelings on who we want. So first out the hat, Luton. Right. If we're going to get these, personally I would have preferred it at home. But I wouldn't be too disheartened by this draw. Play Brentford. Okay, so that's taken them two out of it. That's fine. So we're going to get a big team. It's just, oh, please let it be away from home. Aston Villa. I mean, I'll take it, but it's not one of my preferred options. Versus Manchester United. So Man United are out of the hat. Right, next up. Oh, we're at home. Why does this do this to me? Why? Seriously. What have I got to do to get an away game against a big team in the FA Cup? Now we're just going to go out to either Arsenal, Man City or Tottenham in front of 10,000 people. Oh, Arsenal. Tottenham will play Man City. And this takes about, and I know I'm banging on the same drum that I do whenever we get to the 3rd round onwards, but there needs to be an option that we can swap the fixture and play it at the Emirates. Instead of 60,000 people, we're playing in front of 10. Yeah, so we play Arsenal, fixture rearrangements. Right, let's get into the game against Luton. Right, so the game against Luton potentially could have been an FA Cup semi-final, but we'll put that to bed. We're playing Arsenal in the next episode. Unchanged team, we're keeping it exactly as it is. Tom Pearce is a bit tired, but I'm keeping him in here for this game. We need to. Yeah, so it's a completely unchanged team. We go into the game and let's see if we can pick up a win away from home against a good Luton Town team that's pushing for a playoff place. And I'm really hoping for a good transfer window that we can be pushing for a playoff place next season. And I was so adamant that we was going to get knocked out by Reading. I'd already decided that the next episode was going to be the final 2 games of the season, and then Friday's episode would be the transfer special. We'd start the new season afresh on Monday. But obviously that's not going to be how it works now. Luton have a corner as the first highlight, 14th minute. We don't really deal with it, and they've gone 1-0 up. Well, I did say to begin with I weren't necessarily expecting to beat Luton. They are a good team, to be fair. They've got Ruel Walters, who's an Arsenal youngster in real life. Lewis Cook is in there as well. So they've got some interesting players. They seem quite tired as well. They've obviously not rested players either. Right, they're coming forward with Gerrard. It's presumably not Steven Gerrard coming out of retirement. I mean, a defeat against Luton and a win against Reading, I mean, that just sums up how inconsistent we are, really. But I think overall you'd take that in the episode. I mean, the league is pretty much done with anyway. We're going to finish outside the relegation places. So that's kind of mission achieved, really. I want to improve the defence for next season. And if we can add proper quality in attack, that's what we're going to do. But I think we've actually got the basis of a really good team. And I think if we can just add that bit of quality to it, then we'll be on the right track. So it's not a big rebuild that's going to be happening in the summer transfer window. I'm saying that as Luton are on the attack to go 2-0 up. There you go. We do need to add another goalkeeper. I do like Adamu, I really do. I think he's got a lot of quality about him, but the squad are not happy with the fact that we've not got good enough goalkeepers. And they are kind of right, to be fair. Right, here's Pearce on the left-hand side. Hobson gets the ball into the box, but it's cleared. Calum has it. It's with Bellingham. To Sarr. To Calum. Back to Sarr. Out to Hudson. He's been progressing nicely as well, Hudson, another one of our youngsters. Here's Bailey Hobson to Foncaio. Can he get the ball in? No, but Pearce might be able to. Gets it to Foncaio. And we've scored. 2-1. Foncaio with the goal. It's an own goal. Harry Darling. Love that name. 2-1. Oh, well, I don't care if it's an own goal, to be honest. I don't care how the goals come. We just need another one now to get us back into the game. Right, that's half time. Point finger, our shooting's not been good enough. There you go. Don't always be nicely about it. They've made a substitution at half time. And the half begins with us on the attack, but Luton win the ball back. Oh, Foncaio's done well. Put Thomas through. Oh, and the King Thomas couldn't score. The goalkeeper makes a good save down to his left. Hedges with the corner. Come on, Ryan. Can't find Phil Burden. He's the man we aim for on corners. Again, looking at the stats, we've not been outdone. I mean, possession-wise, we have dominated possession. I mean, what is he doing? That's something that they need to sort out as well, because you see that. I think was it in the last episode or the episode before that, where we had a player laying down by the ball. Is Hedges? Oh, we've scored! Ryan Hedges, 7th. I told you he was on fire. He's absolutely vindicating my decision to keep Aaron Collins out of the team, the miserable sod that he is. Right, it's 2-2. We do need to make a couple of substitutions because we are looking a bit tired. So, Caleb's playing badly. Do I make a triple substitute? I mean, Tom Pearce is knackered. Let's get him off straight away. Joe Bellingham's looking knackered as well. We bring Vlasic on for him. I think we'll leave it at that for now. But certainly Caleb Nieuwenhof, he's not playing well and he's getting tired. Adamu with the goal kick to Sarr. As we play it out from the back, Caleb to Vlasic, who's lucky to keep hold of the ball. Hedges goes back to Hobson, who's injured. He was injured in the first half, actually, to be fair. To Caleb. Hedges goes back to Hudson. I do like it when we play the ball around and it's all nice and working. I hate it when we then give it away. Oh, that's a ball through. Foncaio to Thomas. We have turned this around. 15th goal of the season, I think that said. for Akeem Thomas, kind of proving I was right to keep him as our striker. Or have I got excited too early? Come on, put a tackle in. Don't let him pass. This is where you need to be able to train your team to make them naughty tackles. Those tackles on the halfway line where, yeah, you're probably going to get a yellow card for it, but you're stopping a break from the opposition. And that's 3-3. I mean, that was a well-worked free kick, to be fair, for Luton. Right. I think we're going to need to make another couple of substitutions. So let's make them. So Caleb needs to come off. He's knackered. And do we put Mingy in there? Yeah, I think we put Jay Mingy in there. I mean, we've got a lot of tired players. Bring Will Armitage on for Enrique Sarr. It's turned out to be a very even game. 6 shots on target to them to our 5. We've got slightly better XG, but again, we've dominated possession. But dominating possession means nothing if you then go on to lose a game. And this is a very dangerous free kick. He was the corner kick taker. Oh, they've hit the post. Can we clear the ball, please? Well done, Jay Mingy. Well done. Right, it's all Luton at the moment in terms of highlights. Ball goes into the box. Oh, they've hit the crossbar this time. Oh, we are in trouble. Have they got a penalty? Oh, they have. Come on, Ademu, make a hero of yourself. Save the penalty. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. I mean, if you wanted a high scoring, another highlight. I mean, hopefully it's going to be a highlight where we score an equaliser straight back. Here's Foncaio. And just gives the ball to. I mean, he just passed it to the Luton defender. Is he on their payroll? Well, here's Ed turns to Foncaio. To Akeem Thomas. Why are you not scoring that, you... Oh! Right. Let's do something. Right, Hobson is going to come off for Pisano. Don't know what I'm doing from this point. But let's have 2 up top. What does he prefer to be? He prefers to be an advanced forward, which we've already got Thomas doing. But what does Thomas likes being a deep line forward? We put him on deep line forward, put him on attack as well. Can Vlasic play back here? Kind of. What does he prefer to be? Deep line playmaker on support. And we keep him as a ball winning midfielder on defend. And then I think we're going to have to go attacking. Confirm changes. Let's go. We've only got 5 minutes plus whatever stoppage time there is. And we could also concede doing this. So frustrating. When you're 2-0 down, you come back to lead 3-2. And then you... Oh, there you go. Get an injury, didn't we? Of course we do. I mean, confirm what changes. I can't make any more substitutions. Absolutely nothing. Not even a shot on target. Oh, that's so frustrating. Unlucky, boys. I will say unlucky because they were. Foncaio is now out injured. We're 12th, 51 points. Like I say, we're 23 points away from down there. So we're not getting relegated. We're not getting a playoff place either. But the rest of the season will no doubt just be the occasional win, the occasional defeat. Now, if I see this right, we are playing Arsenal after the game against Oxford. Let's have a look at the schedule. Yeah, we are. So we're not going to play the game against Oxford because there's no gap in that. I think what we'll do is we'll play Arsenal and Bournemouth away, and they're top of our league. So we're going to get 2 defeats in the next episode, which will be Thursday's episode, tomorrow's episode. And then Friday's episode will be the last 2 games of the season. And then we'll be able to do a transfer special on Monday. Just want to have a look at this as well, just see if the Everton job's still there. And now John Terry's a favourite for it. I mean, don't lie to me and tell me that the interview process is over when you're clearly still recruiting for it. Is that a bug in the game where you apply for a job and it just basically lies to you because, oh, I'm so annoyed at that. Right, Everton are rivals of ours now. Dyche disappointed by defences, I'm sure he is. Foncaio's out for 1 to 3 days. Hobson's out for 1 to 3 days. And we've got fitness concerns. So we will rest our team. Hang on, how many games have we got until... Okay, so we can give them a good rest, actually. Give them 3 days. And I'll see you back here for the FA Cup quarter-final game against Arsenal tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.